play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. 3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson. Open man is Gordon, complete. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big.
Bang out, bang out, bang, bang.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Wilson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It's a gain of 15. 1st down, Seahawks.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
280. 53 is the mark. Good track. Hatchet. 12. Gun.
The first carry for C.J. Prosise. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1st down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
There.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 38 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. A minimal gain as we tick down and... Side of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Mahomes now to throw. It's Hill, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. Now Mahomes dancing to his left. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Attack, attack. 33. Hey, Ripley, Ripley. Give me that exit. Give me that ball. Give me that ball. Come on, baby.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Eluding the press. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Get off the train, Trey.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Get this. Jim. Check. 15. Check 15. Yellow. Check. Slam.
They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Mike 5-4, Mike Alpha. Mike 5-4. 3 buzz. Hey, 57. 54 is Mike.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, 46 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of Well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Strip that ball. Hey, look. He's checking. 14, on it. Good.
Here's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Alert. Switch. Check 37. Quick. Watch the safety play.
Now Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Zero. Whip. Watch the whip. Out. Kill. Watch twist. Watch. Go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Being chased out left. Gets it to Gordon. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Go down.
They'll run on first down. Carson, he'll have a first down inside the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach, because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Switch.
Here's Carson. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack on first down, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. Mahomes looks to throw on third down, escaping the pressure right. And it's complete to Kelce. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the play. Now it's Mahomes again. Flush to his right. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown catch as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after, right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Run left, run left. You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
Now it's Carson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 12, Wilson. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Marshawn Lynch. But now it's 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Diva. Check 4. Friday. Undercross. One left. Motion.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Yellow. I'm going. Don't get nervous. Deuce. Slam. Alert 3. Check 13. Check 57 colors. Check 3. Joker. Right hand.
First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, 38 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat and meet?
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 40, the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 79 yards, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Yellow! Go on, Eddie! I'm coming! I'm coming! I'm coming! Yellow!
Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 47 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
You got that right there.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 43. Check 3. Here we go. Finish the game. Shift. Watch the shift. Alert flare. Alert flare. 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 He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Crash. Crash. I got him. I got him. On me. On me. Check nickel. Nickel. Nice hit.
Now a 1st down carry here from McCoy. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Seahawks 31-yard line.
Yellow. 54 Mike. 15. Here we go. Here we go. Hooray. He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Hey.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Watch the ship. Hey, Ripley. Slam. Kill. Check. SOS. Watch twist. Yellow. Twist. Check 20. Easy. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Ship. Big Dan.
And he's got some space here. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Yellow. Let's go defense. Hey, 43. Alert 3. Jam. Hero 15. Check 15. Check. Come back. Check. Slam. Check motion. Come back. 54. Mike 54. I got one.
Mahomes to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Bradley McDougald that time able to knock it away. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mike's 5-4. Come off the ball. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
To throw is Mahomes. And a throw there going to be incomplete. This defense not going to lag back. They come with pressure that time, force him out of the pocket, and the incompletion.
And so many times when you're watching a game, you're seeing the offense doing all the dictating. In this case, the defense said, we're dictating the terms, and turned it loose towards him.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
He's checking crap. Fair. Check 31. Check 31. Go. 52. Check. 53's Mike. Hold up. 53's Mike. I'm coming out for you.
Back to throw. Forced out to his left. It's caught, Lockett. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Whip. Watch the whip.
He'll look to throw. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Check. Rush in. He's coming. We got double up.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Back to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Let's go, B, let's go. Let's get there. Mike's 57, 57's low. No chance. 57, Mike, 57. Hey, I'm coming.
One final try for Mahomes. Flushed out right. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final